This is one of the most interesting basketball seasons that I can recall in a long doggone time. I'm telling you. I mean, with of course some things are consistent with Duke and we're all the best players and things of that nature, and with Cam Boozer and his brother and all the other great players to have at Duke. Carolina is resurging. I'll put it that way. Uh, we're not sure what we have with State. We're still trying to figure a real way and the whole crew out on that one. But yeah, man, that's oh yeah, I am right there. Okay. Yeah, it's like that. So but then you look at what's going on. The kid from BYU and even the Louisville kid who's been hurt, special. Get some guys straight up ball, and I don't know what, and I would say has a lot. This has nothing to do with NIL. Has nothing to do with portal, because Cato Wilson, all these guys we're talking about, they're freshmen. This is probably the best freshman class that I can recall in a long, long time. I mean, this is the best freshman class that I can recall in a long, long time. And I'm not even joking with that. It's crazy. I mean, the kid I saw last night, Corey, I'm telling you, go check him out for Stanford. That dude, man, I was sitting there, I was just blown away with him. And Virginia Tech got a couple of freshmen, well, a couple of guys, older guys that are new to the ACC. They may be classified as freshmen, but they only have a couple of years of eligibility left. So it's a different when you see these guys classified as freshmen. The next question you always ask is how many years he has available to play in college. So you can be a freshman coming, but this one guy for Virginia Tech, I can't recall his name right now. He played 3 years in the professional leagues over in Europe, in Europe, but we'll call it Europe. And he's playing for Virginia. He's new to Virginia. He's a freshman in the classroom, but he's junior on the court. So there it is right there. So that's a big difference right there. So but yeah, I'm blown away. Then so I watched Virginia Tech. I watched Stanford, and I'm like, because I saw the guys, but I've been hearing about this guy. He's averaging 20-some points a game. He done dropped 30 a couple of times, man. Duke a straight hoop. But then at the same time, I was watching Kentucky playing Missouri. Missouri took them down, and right after the Kentucky game, Alabama was playing Vanderbilt, and that was a crazy game. It was a game full of guards. I think the tallest guy. Well, they had Washington who played at Carolina, and of course the transfer reporters all over the place. But Vandy got some kids that can straight up hoop. I mean, it's some really good players out there. Of course, we all know what Alabama has. Phelan and Holloway and those guys. Phelan got hurt. Phelan Jr. got hurt, so that's why. I think that's why Alabama lost, but it was an exciting game. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It was just good basketball. I mean, it was scrappy. The Alabama game was just scrappy basketball because there's a bunch of guards going against each other, and they were straight hooping. It was just a good watch. Then at the same time, you had Boston Celtics playing Denver, and Denver got them in Boston. I mean, I got my 4 screens up. I'm just having a party. And also, right behind Boston and the Celtics, you had the Lakers, and you had Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs going up against them. So it was an epic, just day of sports, man. I enjoyed every second of it. I mean, every minute of it. It was just really good basketball. So I was sitting back there with my beverage and just having a good time, man, just enjoying everything about that. It was just special. So again, just enjoying basketball, just really just understanding that we have some of the best college freshmen we've had in a century. Seriously. Okay, maybe that's over the top. In a gazillion years. Is it the same thing? I don't know. Or we'll see. But yeah, it was special, man. It was really good, and hope you got a chance to catch some of that. I do want to remind you that if you didn't have a chance to catch some of that, I want you to always remember that, of course, the American Red Cross. That's what I'm talking about. The American Red Cross is a organization that we support. American Red Cross is an organization that needs your help. AmericanRedCross.org is an organization that can change people's lives with your help. AmericanRedCross.org, AmericanRedCross.org/volunteer. Man, you can get it done. And by the way, you go out there and link up with them right now. You may have a chance. No, it's not may. You will have a chance to be eligible to win 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. So, hey, how good is that? That's very good if you ask me. Okay? So check it out, AmericanRedCross.org or AmericanRedCross.org/volunteer. When we get back on the other side, we'll see what's going on. We got some stuff happening around here. Hopefully we can get things popping. I think I see myself on the screen, A-Town. I think I'm good right there. YouTube rolling yet? I'm not sure. Is it? Okay, I'll check it out. We'll check it out in a bit. But when we get back on the other side, I want to bring this whole discussion up again about the young kid at Washington signed a contract on Friday and trying to bounce to another school, Washington, that's the Washington Huskies, if you will, and trying to bounce to another school on Monday. And one name is always involved with some controversy. We'll discuss that. Just getting you started on this Throwback Thursday. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. The Adam Gold Show.
I've been saying for a while, we got to find out what we've got in Brandon Bussey, and the only way to do that is to see how he bounces back from adversity. Well, the start against the Canadiens has provided that adversity, and now we'll see going forward how he reacts. Does he bounce back and play great in his next start? Does he string a whole bunch of great starts together? Then we'll know.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
Squirrels, nail pops, even bullet holes. This is Holly from Roofworks, and those are some of the main things we see that cause roof leaks. It's never a bad idea to stick your head in the attic periodically and check sheetrock on the ceiling and walls. Finding problems early can save you hundreds to thousands of dollars. Roofworks wants to help you stay ahead of the game with preventative maintenance for your home or business. At Roofworks, we don't want to be the biggest, we just want to be the best. Roofworks.com. That's roof, WERKS.com.
What's up? This is will.i.am. I'm joining Stand Up to Cancer and Providence Health System to let you know, if you're 45 and older, go get a colon cancer screening right now. Ask your doctor or go to providence.org/colon cancer to determine which screening option is right for you.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending in Cary. Over the years, I'm often asked why we made the choice to become one of the only mortgage companies in the state to provide loans without closing costs as a primary source of funding. And my response is always the same. How did closing costs ever become a thing? Who was that first person who asked for a lower rate, heard it would cost $15,000 to save $50 a month, smiled and said, that'd be great? Recently, we're noticing a trend of large national lenders quoting low rates but with a high APR. This is the definition of what happened when that first person asked for a lower rate but ignored how much it would cost. Quotes today are a two-part process. It's not just the rate, but what are the closing costs? At Miller Lending, we simply don't believe you'll keep your loan long enough to realize additional savings. So before you throw away thousands of dollars in needless fees, pick up the phone and call Miller Lending today, 919-447-3377, or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
HIV is not a crime, or it shouldn't be.
We are well past the days of concern over a hug, a scraped knee, or a sneeze.
Thanks to scientific advancements, stigma prevention work, and activists like Elizabeth Taylor,
people living with HIV can do and live fully healthy lives
without risk or fear of transmitting the virus to others.
But a different fear remains.
The fear of prosecution simply for living with HIV.
In 30 states, Americans are being imprisoned due to their HIV status.
Even when there is zero risk of transmission. And when HIV is undetectable, it's untransmissible.
It's time for the laws to catch up to science.
HIV is not a death sentence nor a deadly weapon.
And it shouldn't be a crime either.
Join the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation in the fight to modernize outdated HIV criminalization laws. Go to etaf.org. HIV is not a crime. Campaign funded through the support of Gilead Sciences Incorporated.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
No matter how you served.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I missed so much time with her.
No matter what you're going through.
Before, I knew what to expect every day. And now I have so many decisions to make. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
We are here for you.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988, then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
I'm Dr. Miller, a dentist and a volunteer for Dental Lifeline Network. DLN is a nonprofit that has helped me literally change the lives of people in my community through the Donated Dental Services program. DLN asks dentists to volunteer to see just one of the many patients in need each year. If you're a dentist or know a dentist, please share this information. Like me, they can make a real difference in someone's life. DLN makes it easy.
Go to willyouseeone.org to learn more. That's willyouseeone.org.
Parenting is hard. Technology can make it harder. The Family Media Plan developed by the American Academy of Pediatrics helps make it easier. Go to healthychildren.org/media plan today to create the media plan that's right for your family.
The best of the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Oh man, we are back in the building. Of course, you see us returning right here. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. Again, we having a couple of issues, but if I didn't tell you that, you probably wouldn't even notice that. But anyway, Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. DL Reese holding it down right here. Pam is out today. And of course, you can join the conversation. 919-890-6200. Hit us up on all social medias at D Sports Shop 1, because we're never ever number 2. We rock with TikTok now. Got some great stuff out there. I put some stuff out there yesterday regarding Lamar Jackson, A-Town, and it's some other interesting conversations we had yesterday. Of course, 99.9 HD2, 104.5 FM, and of course 620 AM the Buzz right here. Hey, they got this new thing going on around where they don't call Raleigh anymore. It's Raleigh. You heard this before?
Yeah, I was gonna play that yesterday, but I guess can't play it today.
I know, because it's a sound. Our sound machine is not the one that's come from Chad Ochocinco, the one he said.
Right.
Raleigh. Now that's taken off. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people saying the same thing now. They call Raleigh Raleigh. Wow. Anyway, those stations you can find right here in Raleigh. And of course, we rocking out in the 313 to 248, wherever you want to call it, up in Detroit, man. Of course, at 107.5 HD2, Sports Rap Network. Appreciate you rolling with us, man. Raleigh, it's kind of different. I kind of like it a little bit. Man, the best of the Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac. That's our podcast. A-Town will get you ready for that each and every day. People that really listen to that, I get comments all the time. And, of course, the Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, out on YouTube. And we got some people out there. I just checked it out. I always appreciate hollering at some of these individuals. Man, we got Chicago, obviously, rolling with us out here. We got Cornell Manning rolling. We got James Isaac, of course. My frat brother Hump is rolling with us, man. And JB, James Blackwell. And Mr. C.I. himself, Chuck Hunt, out of Monroe, Louisiana. Then we got Clay Humble, of course, rolling with us. So we got people rocking with me. Y'all helping me cold this morning. I need the help this morning. I'm thanking you guys rolling with us, man. And do me a favor, though. I noticed this because our subscriptions are going up from some new listeners, but do me a favor. if you can share this with 3 people. I'm looking at 9 individuals on here right now. Man, 3 people, that's 27. That'd be nice. We try to get our numbers up, so please share. Share the link, and we really would appreciate that. So there are some people, your friends, family, enemies, I don't care. they can get a laugh in. We really would appreciate if you can do that for us, man. All right? Oh, man, we're getting it in. So I mentioned that, and we haven't talked about the fact that college football semifinal starts tonight, but one of the things I do want to mention is oh, yeah, this whole Raleigh thing is just really taking off. I got to be careful. I got to be real. I got to focus on that. I may be saying that a lot when I don't want to. That was a scenario where we talked about it yesterday a little bit. I got a little more context around it regarding Damon Williams Jr. is his name. He was a 4-star quarterback for the University of Washington Huskies. They call it UW. Love that place. Spent a lot of time out there. Several years out there. And they called it UW. And Damon Williams decided to sign a multi-million-dollar contract with the University of Washington on Friday. He signed it. I mean, the guy got paper. He got paper, and he signed it. And for some reason, some strange reason, maybe it's not strange, he decided to tell the University of Washington that he's going to enter in the transfer portal. And word on the street is that Lane Kiffin, my main man Lane, it's a school where he's trying to go to where Lane coaches, and that's Louisiana State University, better known as LSU. You know, part of the deal, Lane's deal, is that he got $20 million, to play with as part of his contract. So that means he can recruit, and he's going out the biggest and the best. And of course, this Damon Williams Jr. guy is one of those guys. But after signing a multi-million-dollar contract, he's trying to bounce. And UW said, we ain't doing this. UW, University of Washington, we're not doing this. You have a binding contract. You signed it. You signed it 72 hours ago. And all of a sudden, you're going to get amnesia like, are you going to have a change of heart? No, we're not doing that. So, and by the way, they have to give approval for him to enter the transfer portal, by the way. And I'm hearing this, here's a game changer here, A-Town. There's a buyout clause in this contract that this guy signed Friday. But I love this part. And it's stupid to sign this if I was Williams, but it's awesome to do this if I was University of Washington. The buyout clause has this. It's at the discretion of the university. Hell, it could be $10 million. You can get it. You can get it for $8 million. But you got to pay something you want this kid. Now, the problem is that the kid can well, I'm assuming there's some type of performance clause where he got to play, but he can go out there and not be as effective as he normally would be if he's disgruntled and he want to go somewhere else. So we're gonna follow this story. This can get really crazy at some point, but we got to find out more about this. The story will continue to unfold, but it amazes me that word on the street now just says it's Lane Kiffin. Now, I'm going to get to Chicago in a second, but Williams' decision to enter the transfer portal caught many by surprise, including some of the teammates who were at the celebration of life for UW's women's soccer player. Her name is Mia Hammock, who died out the battle of cancer. So they was at supporting, the young lady who passed with the University of Washington. But they right after that they heard that this guy, all the football players were there, and right after that they heard that he's going to be in the transfer portal. So we're going to see. We're going to follow the story. We're going to continue to monitor it, but it's going to get a little sticky. Let's go to the phones right now. We got my main man, 50 Grand Shakai, calling in. Shy, what's good, man? How you doing this morning on this unbelievable Throwback Thursday, baby?
Great expectations, Throwback Thursday to you. Look, I got to do more than 50 grand. I love you, Earl. Nothing you can do about it. But I got look with this transfer portal. We're talking about money. I got to go bigger than 50 grand. Can I get 50 million?
You probably can. Hey, if you go to LSU.
look, money fast lane kissing. The fast lane is for just get them. LSU love stacking up those dollars, if you will. Good gracious alive, Earl Reese.
Yes.
Have you ever thought you would see the day where it gets this transfer portal? There has to be checks and balances, doesn't it, Earl? I mean, what do you do about it? I need your expertise, sir.
No, this is the Wild Wild West, and Shy, you're right in terms of it's out of control, and people were complaining about, well, let the kids make their money. Okay, we're gonna let them make their money, but I mean, they just can't be. You got to have some checks and balances somewhere because it's gonna get very abusive. It's gonna be out of control. The transfer portal out of control. You can transfer every year. They're going to shut that down soon, too. Trust me, this is the last year of seeing this college sports as we know it. I'm telling you right now, it's going to change.
Look, you said checks and balances. It's cash and balances now, I know. Cash and balances. It's the craziest thing, man. Like, how your little saying goes, I'm not sure we could put up, just get your money. Wasn't it that guy out there?
That's exactly right, man. That's exactly right.
Every day we got to talk about the money when it comes to sports.
Bring me my money. Bring me my money.
Bring me my money. Run me my money. Give me my paper. Cash rules everything around me. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to chill with. I digress. Listen, I love you. Nothing you can do about it.
Appreciate it, brother.
Throwback Thursday. Is it a year? Do we pick a year for Throwback Thursday? I mean, I understand we have a couple of things.
Yeah. So, well, the problem is that the computer that bounces our music off had a little virus, so we're working that out right now. So there you go.
Listen. Yeah. You're a tech guy. Stop it, Theo.
I know, but
that's what you do.
This is true. That's my background. But man, we always love to hear from you. We always bring us your love, man. Shy.
Hey, always love you. Theo Reese, the Sports Shop, the greatest show ever. Simple. Let's continue to go. Love you. Know you can do about it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Peace love.
Oh man, that's my main man, 50 grand. We It is so. It's just continue to talk about this. Demond Williams Jr. Following the story, Nick Saban just went off, and I was going to try to get us to pay the sound, but we can't pay the sound today. You're just going to hear the sound of my voice, and I know you should. That should be okay, right? Anyway, so let's pivot a little bit to. And I'm doing a little bit, then we'll go to break and we'll come back. Let's pivot a little bit to who you got tonight. I mean, we got 4 teams left to decide the national champions college football. And we got 1 game tonight, and we have 1 game tomorrow night. Then we got the NFL kicking off, and we can't wait to talk about that. But as it relates to, I don't know, Ole Miss and Miami, you got Trinidad Chambers, who was phenomenal, who beat Georgia, who just an incredible player. And keep in mind, I'm going to tell you something about Trinidad. Trinidad was so Jackson Dart was the quarterback. Jackson Dart was the quarterback for Ole Miss last year. And, of course, he got drafted high now. It looks like he's going to have a pretty good NFL career. A kid named Simmons, I think, and I may have this totally wrong, but I'm probably right. Reese is right, always. I was the guy that was earmarked to be the starter quarterback. Started 1 or 2 games, I think, and was replaced by. So Trinidad, he wasn't even a starter coming in. He came from a Division II school, won a championship. They recruited him to come there. And he's just coming there, and he just can't Ole Miss because they gave him a little bag. Not like the bag he's going to get. And he's going to be a backup or potentially compete for the starting quarterback position. He wasn't even expected to be the dude. I think the kid named Simmons, and I'll look it up. was expected to be that dude. He got his opportunity, and the rest is history. On the other side, you got the other quarterback that was he won a championship for Georgia, or was on the team with the championship. He won a championship for Georgia. Carson Beck, who I said then, I thought Carson Beck was probably, before he got hurt, was earmarked to be one of the best quarterbacks in college football and was going to be one of the highest top picks in the NFL. And I still think so. I mean, I think he's not on that level that I thought he was going to be, but I think he's going to end up being one of those Jets and darts kind of guys. I think he can play. So on the other side, you got a guy from Georgia now playing for Miami, who's played against Ole Miss before. So it'll be interesting to see how that experience that Carson Beck has had in the SEC before he came to Miami, how is that going to affect them either upside or downside against Ole Miss? Time will tell. But that game's tonight. So I want to know who you got. Right now, I'm kind of 50-50. You have any thoughts about that, A?
I guess Ole Miss.
Okay.
No particular reason.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling.
Because you kind of like, they're excited, and you kind of like the quarterback. Quarterback got a little juice.
Yeah, I think so.
Lacey is a running back who has the shoulder injury. Watch this. His right, is it the right shoulder? His left shoulder. Left shoulder is what is hurt. I think it's separated, but he played in the game against Georgia. And, of course, I think he obviously going to play tonight. But I think Miami got them dudes, though. Miami got those dudes. And we have to wait to see. I've been waiting to talk to this guy. You know, I hadn't talked to him since last year, Ballon Bomb. And he covers all things sports, works for the Louisville Courier, and he's right here today, hanging out with just me, CL, on the Sports Shop. What's up, Noob? How you doing this morning?
Hey, belated happy J5 to you, good brother.
Likewise, we had a great time too, man. We had an unbelievable time, J5. Same to you, brother. Same to you. So, C, L, did you tell me about a Corey? I think you did. You I'm not sure. Was it a Corey or maybe the Virginia Tech guy? You gave us a heads up on one of these guys.
I think it was the Virginia Tech guy.
Yeah, but did you know anything about a Corey from Stanford?
No, I didn't think he was going to have this kind of impact this early for sure. And he's definitely changed the trajectory of what they're doing because I didn't think much of their roster, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he's definitely having an outstanding start to this season.
And he came out of Brewster somewhere, like in New Hampshire somewhere, but CL, I watched that game last night. Trust me, you will never see me watch Virginia Tech and Stanford. Trust me, I just had it. But I'm like, I got to go see this kid play, man, and I'm telling you, he can get it. He had 5 points in the first half, and they was doubling him. But he's not that big. Hell, I think we both may be taller than him.
No, he's not big at all.
And the thing is, but he can play though. He can straight hoop, and I don't think it's no fluke either. I think he can play for real, and it's great seeing him do his thing. But our team that you cover a lot, obviously Louisville. Talk to me about. Were you there? I'm pretty sure were you there the other night?
Yeah.
Talk to me about
I was there.
the tale of two halves, so to speak. This is Louisville versus Duke. We talking, people.
Yeah, so I think first and foremost, Michael Brown has been out for now 5 games for Louisville, and he is their guy.
Right.
He is very much the equivalent of if Cameron Boozer wasn't playing for Duke for that long.
Gotcha.
So it's Louisville's gone 2-3 in those games, and that first game was a loss at Tennessee, and he got hurt basically in the shoot around, and that's when they knew he wasn't going to play. So they didn't even really have time to adjust to him not being in the lineup.
Right.
And that was their worst loss of the season. They lost by 21 there. So it's they're limited, and what happened in the first half was they just got hot from 3, and Ryan Conwell started it off. He had 4 threes in the first half. Ali Khalifa had 4 threes in the first half. Khalifa, he came off the bench. He's a former BYU transfer.
Yeah.
And that was his season high in the first half, 12 points. He ended up with 17 on the game. So, once Duke just kind of tightened that up, and I think Dame Sarr did a great job defensively on Conwell in the second half.
Yep.
He didn't have any clean looks from 3 in the second half like he did in the first. So, Duke did what needed to be done defensively to get over the hump, and everything just dried up for Louisville in the second half, and I don't think they adjusted very well. And without Michael Brown, they don't really have someone who can. Conwell is good at getting to the rim, but he's not a facilitator when he does it. Like, Brown is driving with the thought of passing.
Yes.
He'll get other guys open that way. He can also finish. He can get to the free throw line. All of those things were missing. So they were basically just a one-dimensional team. Duke made them a one-dimensional team, and they cut off that three-point line in the second half. So that all of those things kind of worked in their favor. But I also thought Caleb Foster, he played his best game offensively to me of the season for Duke. So,
I thought it was probably the best game he's ever played at Duke. I think he had another game, 18 points, but ever. I mean, seriously, I was like, that was the best games I ever seen Caleb Foster play, and it made a difference too.
Yeah. If he can be consistent like that, then it changes everything for Duke. But and Isaiah Evans also, if he can also be that consistent second or third scorer on that team, because Boozer did what I expected him to do, what I think many on Louisville's coaching staff expected him to do, but I don't think they were thinking that Foster would have the kind of game he had, and they really couldn't stop him from getting inside the paint either. I think he finished that game 9 of 11 from the field.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he just got hot from outside or something like that. Like, he was attacking, and they couldn't stop him. So, Duke, I feel like, has some holes, like they're not invincible Duke, even though you look at their record and they could easily be undefeated with that one point loss to Texas Tech, but they definitely play their roles. They play together, and they're going to be a tough out.
Wow, we're talking to C.L. Brown and Louisville Courier. I want to stay right there on this because, and again, a lot of people say I'm hate. It's no hate on my end, but when I look at Boozer, I'm like, wow, he's incredible. But he's incredible. But then it's like he's not the most athletic guy. But but he's really fundamentally. It seems like he learned the game. Everything he's supposed to do to make a drop step or to make a fadeaway, he does those things as you draw it up, just like that. And I'm thinking that when he plays against an athletic big guy the same size, would it make a difference? I don't know. Well, it's just interesting watching him though. He's not gonna woo you, but he's gonna kill you. Which I think you understand what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. He's efficient. He doesn't take bad shots. He doesn't force the ball up. He doesn't, but he also knows his role and his value.
Yeah, okay.
When they needed a bucket, he got it for them.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like he was deferring and let somebody else. If somebody else needs to take this shot, it's. Mm-hmm. He got a little bit of that dog in him where it's like, all right, it's time for us to stop this run that this team is on or what have you, and he gets it done. So, there's so many great freshmen this year.
Man.
Nationally, yeah. It's going to be very interesting race to me for player of the year nationally who ends up getting it, because there's certainly a lot of worthy candidates, and Boozer is up there among the best of them.
And having said that, I would assume that ACC player of the year, ACC rookie of the year, same guy right now.
Yeah, it's looking that way, but I do believe that young man in Temple Hill might have a say when they play head to head. Those games will go far, I think, to determine that.
Yeah, I agree. And my new guy, I saw play last night. I'm just telling you, man, that dude, Corey, was just incredible. Real quick before I let you go, who you got today? ACC Miami versus Ole Miss. Who you got?
Oh, I'm riding with Miami.
Okay.
I don't think Ole Miss has played a defense like they've got in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The SEC.
Well, I'm not talking. I don't talk SEC anymore until August, man. My crew got beat down so bad it was the most embarrassing loss. Anyway, so you picking my. I think Carson Beck, who's played against Ole Miss before in a different uniform. I think that makes a big difference too, I think.
Yeah, and the staff disarray. This whole, back and forth with the guys that are going to LSU, like that can't be. Football coaches all the time talk about continuity and stability and keeping things the same, and this has to be disruptive with just what they want to do and how they want to implement their game plan and everything. So I just I don't think it bodes well for them. But I do like Trinidad Chambliss.
Me too, man. I like him a lot too. Yeah, he's definitely. And again, I know that I said, but this is definitely my last question. Real quickly, Damon Williams Jr. Signs a contract on Friday, and he want to get in the transfer portal on Monday. Yeah. And your comments about stuff like that, man.
Well, I think basically the future of college sports is going to be decided in the courtroom because we're starting to see more situations like this with NIL deals and that kind of thing. Georgia is suing the kid Damon Wilson, who transferred to Missouri, a defensive end, and basically trying to recoup money that they didn't lose. They didn't pay him the totality of that deal. But since he left, they're suing him. So, we're seeing these kind of cases hit. And even Xavier Lucas is playing for Miami now, a cornerback. Wisconsin is suing Miami because they felt like they tampered with Lucas going there.
Man,
and that
crazy.
That case is still open. Man. So I am interested in the language of the contract that Williams signed to see if it even will stick, but it's the Wild West. We're discovering new things every day in college sports.
That is that. Well, okay, my good friend. Again, I appreciate you, man. It's great talking to you. Kicking off the unbelievable 2026. I know you're gonna have a great one, man. We appreciate you chiming with us today. Thank you so much.
All right, appreciate you. Have a good one.
All right, what we got?
The Sports Shop is officially streaming on Redcore Universe. Catch Reese, Kmac, and Pam daily as they deliver fresh perspectives, bold commentary, and the cultural pulse that keeps us moving. The Redcore Universe app is available across iOS, Android, Roku, smart TVs, Apple TV, Samsung, and LG, so no matter where you are, you're just a tap away. Tune into featured episodes and discover why the Sports Shop is one of the top shows on the platform. Redcore Universe plus the Sports Shop equals a powerhouse combo you don't want to miss.
Oh, man, we'll get back on the side. Again, we're going to dive a little more deeper into the big semifinal matchup tonight. Again, I want to know who you got, 919-890-6200. Hit us up on YouTube. We love the Sports Show, Reese and Kmac. We would love to hear from you. Keep it locked in. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Do you have a smartphone? Of course you do. Do you have a pocket or pouch or human hand to hold your smartphone? Then you have no excuse. Download the 99.9 The Fan brand new app today and take us with you wherever you go. Your favorite hosts, podcasts, and live sports action all in one place. Available for Apple iPhone and Android phones. Finally, there's an app for 99.9 The Fan. Download the 99.9 The Fan app today. Powered by Aspire Money Management.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-771-1300. That's 800-771-1300.
The future depends on teachers. Every day, teachers are shaping our tomorrows, starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Right now, in a classroom somewhere in the United States, there's a teacher inspiring a future scientist who will make preventing pandemics their life's work, sharpening the mind of an aspiring environmentalist who will help combat climate change, and generating possibilities for a student who will be the first in their family to graduate college. It all starts with teachers who meet challenges with creativity, who reinvent education for the future, who work towards a school system that lifts up every child, regardless of race, income, or zip code, and to enable the full potential of our students, our communities, and our country. Explore a career that leaves a legacy you can be proud of. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
Meals from those years are hard to forget. It was all white bread and whole milk, hamburger casseroles and quiche Lorraines, all with a side of cigarettes. We ate salads as desserts. We knew a party was classy if it had a cheese log, and we never missed an after-dinner smoke. It didn't matter if we were in our dining rooms, a burger joint, or the ritziest of restaurants. There'd be an ashtray on every table, and that very particular flavor in every meal. We smoked for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's amazing that our food could taste like anything else. If that was you then, get your lungs screened now. Surviving lung cancer starts with a scan. Learn more at screenyourlungs.org. This PSA was made possible by industry funding and guidance from lung cancer patient groups.
As you go about your daily life, look closer. As you gather with family and friends, look closer. Right in your community, there are youth who don't have the home, warmth, and healing you have. So, look closer. Every year across America, a staggering 4.2 million youth are homeless or trafficked. Covenant House is the national leader providing safe housing for youth, 50 years strong. Tonight, 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed. And tomorrow, they will wake up surrounded by love. Every youth who walks into Covenant House gets clean clothes, hot meals, medical care, and a safe place to sleep 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in sites across America to help them fulfill the great promise of their lives. So, look closer at Covenant House and help us fight youth homelessness. To help or get help, go to covenanthouse.org.
Hey, son, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, Pops.
What's on your mind?
I can't explain it. Navigating without a compass, eyes waiting, started to wonder. Metamorphosis, the loss of who you thought you was.
When your kid can't find the language, help them find the lyrics. Listen to the Sound It Out album and get tips and tools to start a conversation at sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by Ad Council and Pivotal Ventures.
After I lost my mom, I lost my way. Then I found youth advocate programs, YAP.
YAP gives communities alternatives to residential care, youth incarceration, and neighborhood violence. Others talk social change. We make it happen. Learn more at yapinc.org.
This hour of the Triangle Sports Leader is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, injury lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
They score!
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Oh, man, we're back right here on The Sports Shop. Reese and Kmac, DL Reese with us, rocking with Kmac in the building.
It's good.
Of course, we got A-Town behind the glass, man. We're going to go to the phones right quickly. We're going to go down to Monroe, Louisiana. We got Chuck on the phone. Chuck, good morning, my friend. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you all doing?
Fantastic.
I say you three look like you're like Sister Pam not there today.
Yeah, no, she's out today. Yes.
Okay, hey, understandable. You have other things you have to take care of. I truly understand. But my reason for calling, you all just talking about the game tonight, and that's something you just got off the phone with C.L. Brown, what you were just talking about. I think now in NIL, that's going to be that being settled in the courtroom. And he's right about that. And and I was just looking at that, and there, by the way, there's a young man from my area, Trez Davis, out of Western Road High School, across the river from me in Western Road, Louisiana, who's heading. He's heading to play football at the University of Washington, and this landscape is something. But I think tonight, University of Miami and Ole Miss, I think it's going to be University of Miami to win it, and that's something you talk about. That Miami was ahead of everything when it was considered under the table with the NIL. They it was illegal during that time, but look at where we are now with it. And I truly believe I believe that Miami is going to win with that defense of Ruben Bain and Akeem Messador. And then on the offense, having Carson Beck at quarterback, he like you all just saying, you and C.L. Brown were talking about, he's played in the SEC. He knows what those teams are about. And as having him as the quarterback, he's a great. I think he's a great plus for Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, man. Incredible. I'm so excited about games tonight. It's going to be hopefully be exciting. But I think the quarterbacks on both. For both teams.
Oh, yeah, both
special.
quarterbacks, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. Right there, Brother Reese. I think Trinidad Chambliss and Carson Beck, both those guys dueling it out is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. So you gonna land on that one? Or got something else you want to land on?
That's the one. That's the one I'm going to land on. I know you have a lot of callers things you have to cover, but I'm gonna get on off of here. You three take care.
All right,
all right, man.
Take care, man. That was man Chuck from Monroe, Louisiana. Yeah, that is right there, man. But no, it's I think it's gonna be a battle. It's kind of funny though. You don't hear the Alabamas, the Ohio States, the Georgia name floating around. Because I was thinking about it, I said, wow,
they just got different uniforms on.
Oh well, that part.
That's all.
Yeah,
that's what these teams are.
That's what it is.
That's what these teams are.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they just moved. They just moved. The players decided, they followed the money down, down to Miami. Some of these other. Definitely followed the money. They definitely followed the money to Ole Miss.
Yeah, well, yeah, that part. Indiana too, cause
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, for what? I guarantee, if we looked at the starting lineups for these teams left in the CFP, I get probably the starting lineup 60% of transfers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they ain't transferring because they just like the scenery on the campus. You know what I mean? They transfer because they got more money.
Yeah, and again,
you know what I mean?
And that's another conversation that's going to be had. Just and CL talked about it. It's getting out of. I'm curious how it's going to, this whole landscape of college sports, how it's going to look this time next year. Or will it look the same? Will it be different? Because, man, this thing going in at University of Washington, CL obviously gave us two other examples of people challenging the system, signing, but not being committed to the contract they signed, or signing somewhere and, or get ready. Well, say you're gonna sign with me and then you're gonna go somewhere else. Then Georgia's trying to sue a guy not based on him signing something, but saying he was tampered with by another school.
They hacked his Instagram. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean he was there with? They say, hey man, look, I'm not calling no names, but if a certain number 45 from any school in Ohio was interested, I think it'd be a pretty lucrative opportunity for him and his family.
Yeah. I'll be remiss if I mention this. I know we could talk about it on the side because we're up against it, but Ty Simpson.
Let's go, baby.
How you feel about that? Ty
go.
Simpson said, give me my hat and my coat. I'm bouncing.
Well, I mean, he's 42. I mean, he's time to go. He's time to go I mean, I know sometimes you don't want to leave school. Sometimes you don't want to leave school. I mean, Armando Baycott, you ain't want to go. You don't want to go. Please don't make me go.
Please don't make me go.
But it's time to go. It's time to go. Ty Simpson going to the NFL.
I'm curious to see what's the book on him in terms of draft status. Not status, but in terms of how the scouts are looking at him potentially. First round, the second round, the third round, or what we got?
First overall pick to the Raiders.
Man, but you
early grade.
But that'll be just total disaster.
Early.
Man, that'll hurt my head forever.
Amongst other things.
Yeah. Anyway,
early grade though, he may be second round.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Second
Reese came back 8 times. We catch on the side. Man, keep it locked in. Let's go.
Get crazy, Canes fans. It's hockey night in Carolina. It's your Canes and Anaheim.
Aho between the legs. Miller, he scores!
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 6:30. Puck drop at 7.
Stars out in front. Dear Bussy! What a save! Sam Steele! Meet the bus driver. He's not letting you on tonight.
On your official audio home of Hurricanes hockey, 99.9 The Fan.
Buying or selling a home is a big deal, literally. It's one of the largest financial transactions you're likely to make. So work with someone who will work with your best interests in mind. Someone who agrees to operate with transparency, honesty, and fairness every step of the way. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors and are bound by a strict code of ethics that requires they put your interests above their own. Because that's who we are. Make sure your agent is a Realtor.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rates to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rates in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, and saved $2,100 a month. Don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 919-381-1760 or visit loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out all higher interest debt and lowering your bills by thousands. Call 919-381-1760 and see how much cash you can get today. Loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 166171, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Y'all want to hear about the AARP auto insurance program from the Hartford? Well, if you're age 50 or over, you can save hundreds when you switch. Are you ready for some exclusive discounts too? Phone's in the air now. We're going to sign you up, baby. Go to visithartfordauto.com today for your free quote.
When you're with the Hartford, the Bucks got your back. Provided by Hartford Fire Insurance Company, not AARP or its affiliates. Individual savings vary. The Hartford pays a royalty fee to AARP, which is used for external purposes. For information and restrictions, go to thehartford.com.
Adam Gold in studio with my friend Patrick Day from the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. A lot of people have work to do on their homes. They need a roof. They want windows, siding. You guys do everything. But people are also, I'm not sure I can afford it. The Aluminum Company is a great place to go. Tell us why.
Well, tons of times I'll go out to people's houses and they're thinking about doing a bunch of home improvements at once. Siding, roofing, windows are a big package, right? And the first thing they think of is, well, I'm going to need to go get an equity line or a second mortgage. One of the things we have is tons of financing options where you don't even need to go to your bank. We can do that in-house for you and run payment options for you. And lots of times the financing that we offer is a better percentage rating than you can get from your bank, and you don't have to go through all that mess to get to it.
I like that. Also, is there 12 months zero interest?
12 months, zero interest, zero payments for 12 months.
Zero payments and zero interest at the same time for 12 months.
That is correct.
That is a double header right there. Aluminum Company of North Carolina, online, aluminumcompany.com.
I will be right by your side.
Women can have it all, including heart attacks. But symptoms like jaw pain, nausea, unusual fatigue, dizziness, and backache are often different and more subtle than for a man. The fact is, heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Know the signs. Learn more at getheartchecked.org. From Women's Heart Alliance, in partnership with Women Heart.
Time to Be Bold is helping people 55 and older like you with low vision regain your independence. Go to timetobebold.org for a list of services in your state that will give you the tools and support you need to live your bold best life. Go to timetobebold.org today.
This hour of the Triangle Sports Leader is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, injury lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
Blowing out your birthday candles should be easy, but if you have undiagnosed COPD, you may find yourself short of breath. Early diagnosis and treatment can add years to your life. If you have symptoms like wheezing or chronic cough, talk to your doctor and visit copdfoundation.org today.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
I'm WRAL meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. It's a little cooler this morning. We're seeing clear skies. You may need an extra layer. This afternoon, you'll notice it's cooler than yesterday, and the clouds will roll in. We'll see a high of 63. Overnight tonight, 47 and mostly cloudy, and the clouds will hang around tomorrow, but the temperatures will climb. Highs are back into the low 70s.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Could Have Allies. Could Have Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The team at Could Have Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you are a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit couldhaveallies.com or send an email to marketing@couldhaveallies.com.
Oh, you already know what time it is. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, man, we have ourselves a good time right now. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac doing what we do each and every day. Today is Throwback Thursday, but more importantly, it's Showdown Thursday. It starts now. Look, tonight is the night. Tonight is the night we find out. Is Carson Beck worth all that money? Is he? We'll find out. We'll find out who's worth what. But, man, you know, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got lots to cover. There was big moves going on in the NBA yesterday. Still fallout from the Harbaugh firing from Baltimore, and so many other storylines that's going along. Man, we got a lot to talk about today. We got the Reese.
Good morning, good people. What's going on?
Man, I'm DK Mac 1, and we're the Sports Shop 1 because we never, ever number 2. The firm, Pam Thompson-Smith, is not with us today. She's out, and she got some business to handle. Yep. Handle your business, Pam.
Yep.
But we rocking out as always, having a good time. We got A-Town back there behind the glass, doing what A-Town does. What's going on, A-Town?
Doing well, feeling good.
A-Town, real quickly, man, let's talk to me about the poll questions. We got poll questions today? We don't have any today.
I
don't know.
I think we do. Okay, so the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, who do you have in tonight's college playoff game, Miami or Ole Miss? I just posted that, so.
Okay, all right. A lot of people just going to go off emotion when it comes to that. They're just going off emotion, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Trinidad,
Yep.
you know. You know, they figure he's a cute little kid, he look good, or something like Carson Beck, because they heard so much about how much money he made, stuff like that.
Cute little kid. Okay.
Yeah. They don't know nothing about these two teams. They don't know nothing about them.
Oh, that's funny.
That's all. They just know they don't know about these teams. But we get a chance to do this each and every week, and this week is no different. We get a chance to dish it up with Dr. Deborah Stroman.
From the basketball court at the University of Virginia to the classroom at UNC Chapel Hill, Dr. Deborah Stroman has it all covered. Now this professor and sports business entrepreneur is about to take you to school. It's time for Dishing It Up with Dr. Stroman and the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
D-Stro.
D-Stro, Happy New Year. D-Stro.
Good morning, Dr. Stroman.
Happy New Year. What's up, good people?
How you doing?
How we doing, Dr. Stroman? I tell you what.
Doing well.
Dr. Stroman, you sure have changed since you've been, since you moved to Costa Rica. Every Thursday she call in, ever since you've been going to Costa Rica, she all happy. She all happy, just happy she can be. That's contagious, though. I like it. I like it, Dr. Stroman. Outstanding.
Oh, my, God is good. I am back in the States, and the weather's quite nice. Not like Costa Rica, but it's good to be back. But there's no doubt I already miss the land of peace and beauty and love and pura vida. So.
Pura vida, yeah.
Outstanding. Well, we appreciate you bringing some of that sunshine back with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it makes for a great golf with it.
Yes. So I thought I would go off a little bit and not do football, because I know you all have done a lot of football. It is definitely the most important time in the college football season with this playoffs and the Final Four now. But I want to talk about the big trade that happened yesterday with Trae Young.
Yes.
Can you win an NBA championship with Trae Young as your point guard? And so we know that the NBA is a big man's league. And the rarity of a alpha scoring point guard at his height, which is listed at 6'2", but I don't know. When I look at Trae, for some reason, I just don't see him as a 6'2" basketball player. But that's what he's listed as, and 160 pounds. So since the 80s, it's basically been impossible to win with a scoring point guard. And again, an alpha point guard, because anybody who comes off the bench for the NBA is very, very good, and they can score 20, 30 points. But their style, as in to be an effective player. Since 2004, Chauncey Billups, when he led the Pistons, he was the main scoring threat for that team that won the title. And then we have to look at Isaiah Thomas, and this is late 80s. Isaiah Thomas was the man, and of course he had a complete team. He had Dumars with the defense, Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer, Rick Mahorn. I mean, it's just an awesome team. But since then, some would argue maybe Tony Parker, maybe Steph Curry, but I just don't see Steph Curry as a point guard because he scores at will. I see him more as a two guard who handles the ball. So I'll pause there and just, your thoughts on Trae Young being moved to D.C. for C.J. McCollum, who's 34 years old, and Corey Kispert.
Yeah. So I like the move. Reason I was just talking about it off air. I'm not sure why his team made such a strong play for the Wizards, but either way, he wanted out. He wanted out of Atlanta, so that was no secret there. Especially when they decided not to give him a contract extension. I guess at that point they all decided it's time for us to figure out how we can transition and start moving on. And this is where he ended up. But the Wizards, they're accumulating a lot of young talent, and I consider this to be something similar to what OKC was on about 6 years ago. As they just all of a sudden started getting just tons of young talent. They weren't winning early on, but they were getting a lot of young talent, and this is how it ended up for them. But they don't have anywhere near, the Chet Holmgrens or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to be joining that team in Washington just yet. But this may be the start of something. This may be their chance, quote unquote, for redemption in Washington. But you got to start somewhere. And it looks like they decided to put $96 million and start with Trae Young.
That's his contract.
Yeah, that's the remaining. Which means it's probably going to be more than that because I'm sure he's going there because they're going to give him an extension.
I have no idea why he's going there. I have no idea why he picked that team. It's got to be some – I'm not sure the money is the issue because he was a guy for Atlanta. So, all the NBA teams, Wizards, one of the worst teams out there.
Yeah, this is definitely in the rebuild mode.
Right. So, why would he want to –
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yes. So, why did he opt to – because it was – that's where he wanted to go. So I was surprised by that. So my reaction is a surprise. Not surprised that he's leaving Atlanta. I'm surprised that he's going to the Wizards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when we look at his style, he's a ball dominant point guard. His usage rate has gone down over the past 2 seasons. He wants to use a lot of possessions, and again, I can't keep up with the Wizards. Their rosters change so much. Yeah. Having lived in the Columbia, Maryland area for a number of years, I don't even keep up with the Wizards anymore because I just can't keep up with the coaches and the players who go there.
Well, the Wizards don't keep up with the Wizards, so it's okay.
It was a Bradley Beal I liked watching a little bit, and then, of course, he left. But anyway, Trae Young, he likes to use a lot of possessions to launch those bombs from, 30 feet out, or to go in and get his little floater, or he fires out passes for assists. But what everybody knows about Trae Young is that he has the worst defensive rating of anyone in the league who plays as much as he does.
Wow.
So
Which
he
is
could be one of
amazing. Which is
the
amazing to
worst
me.
defensive rating. He can be like the best on offense, but he's also the least effective on defense. And Atlanta had that for 8 some odd seasons, and they were just tired of it. But when he goes to DC, and again, it depends on how much he holds the ball or teams move the ball. He averaged, 26, almost 27 points per game and 10 assists. So immediately they get offensive power. But if you're trying to win the Larry Bryan, trophy, I don't see how this gets closer in terms of wins on the court.
Quick stat, Dr. Stroman. Apparently, he holds to your point, rather, he holds the ball approximately 41% of the time for offensive possessions for the Hawks. Now, I know you the point guard.
Someone like that.
Hey, look, I know you the point guard, but come on, man. 41%? One guy? There's no ball movement.
And he can't take over a game. I'm sure Jordan's wasn't that high. Michael did a good job of doing a lot of things, but I just think of him more of he gets the ball and he makes the move or he passes it, whereas Trae holds on to it for a while. And having 10 assists is pretty impressive. But, again, it's the type of assist that you get. Another thing to note, as we all know, whether it's NFL, NBA, there are coaches, or I should say front offices, I should say owners, who say they want to win a ring, but they really don't. They're trying to make money. And Trae Young, I was looking at his jersey sales. The high was he was a number 8 on the jersey sale list. So, again, just trying to get people to buy tickets and come and watch them play versus actually you're trying to win a trophy. But as of April of 2025, he was not in the he was not in the top 10 list for jersey sales. So I don't even know if having a Trae Young on your squad is going to increase ticket sales.
Interesting. Yeah, and I'm not really surprised about the jersey sales or whatever, because it doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would, where people would engage with from a fan perspective. I don't know. I mean, I know I think he had some stuff that happened in Atlanta where some fans got upset about it, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I'm not surprised by those numbers, not at all.
Yeah, he looked. His style of play is appealing, right? It's entertaining, and he had a couple of good runs. A couple of good highlights, some high scoring games, quite honestly, and he hold the ball all the time. The guy with the most camera time usually is the guy, the most talked about, because he's got the ball all the time. So, it goes back to a lot of that, but it seems to me, and I've never played point guard at a high level in my entire life. Or any level, just to be honest with you. But it seems to me that although he can score, his numbers are the same, 25, 10, 10, 5 and 10, whatever. His numbers are the same. And if you just take the numbers and take the wins off of the table, probably looks like a Hall of Famer, right? But it just seems that this is a guy that you will not win a championship with the way he plays currently. And I don't understand it, but maybe that's just because I never played point guard before.
Yeah. Well, I think, again, when you're trying to win a ring, I just don't know, being undersized and not moving the ball a lot, scoring, 26, 27 points a game, that's not the way to do it. So it makes you wonder what else are they trying to do. I just thought maybe another perspective is 8 years in the league, he might have, another 4 good years because he is young and wiry, but maybe he's there to teach the younger players. But I don't know his personality well enough, but is he there to be the leader to try to teach the young ones how to play the game, how to play at that level?
Well, I mean, he could play. So that's another thing. I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh, why would you get?" Well, he could play. He's good. He's good at what he does. But I just don't see him as the guy that's getting you over the hump. And maybe he's a transition player, a bridge player, but that's a lot of money for a bridge player. You could have kept CJ for that. But then again, CJ's contract was similar, so it's same at this point when it comes to money. So, but
all right, well let's close it out with some fun. Let's engage the listening audience, those on YouTube. Again, and this is just my own bias. When I look at Trey, I just don't see a 6'2" player. I see someone shorter. And so, who are the shortest NBA players ever? And I think most people, especially if you're here in the Triangle, North Carolina, who is the shortest player who played in the NBA, and what was his height?
Was it Spud?
Well, yeah, I thought about Muggsy. But then I thought about Spud. It's one of those two guys, I think.
I think it's Muggsy.
I would pick
just a tad.
But she said triangle, so I don't know. That could. No. She said, but that means ACC because
yeah.
You said triangle. Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry.
But no, but I don't think. I think that's a trick. How she did. I'm going.
No. I said if you live in the Triangle area, you know these names.
Know these names. If you live in the Triangle, I'm going. Is it Muggsy?
It's gotta be Muggsy.
It's Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
And what was his height?
That I don't know.
5'2".
5'3".
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Earl Boykins? 5'5", and Spud Webb was 5'6".
Yeah, I thought Spud Webb was close.
Now, Earl Boykins, he played for. He played in Portland. No, he played in the NBA. He played for Portland, I think it was. I think it is.
Earl Boykins. He played for 10 teams over a 13-year career.
Yeah. It's really ironic you bring his name up, but Dr. Strowman, I'm not sure you had seen it. He had a chance to see this kid named Corey who plays for Stanford. He's kind of built like that, kind of remind me of Earl Boykins a little bit. He dropped 31 last night, and he's had several games of 30s, and he plays for obviously the ACC Stanford team, which is really weird to say that, but yeah. Check him out.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you bring this topic up because he's slighter built as well and short, but he can get buckets though. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And then the shortest NBA player right now is Yuki Kawamura. He signed with Memphis in 2024. He's about 5'8". And then our very own Chris Paul, 6 feet, who's now out of the league. I don't know what the status is. I don't know if he's officially out. Did Chris officially announce retirement, or
no, he has not. He has not. No.
Okay,
no.
Yeah.
You just got to find a team he can get along with.
he and somebody may bring him on down the stretch. You never know.
That's right.
You never know.
Yeah. Straighten him out. Hell, the Wheels can use.
And then, of course, one of my all-time favorites is Kyle Lowry, who I just love his. We talked about this before. When you know you're aging. You can't run the court like the young guys, but you accept the position to be on the team and to lead, and that's what he's doing for the Philadelphia 76ers. I see him talking to, what's his name, Edgecombe, a lot,
VJ
helping him to understand. He works with Massey quite a bit, so that's wonderful. And then, of course, Fred Van Fleet at 6 foot, Aaron Holiday at 6 foot, and then those in the ACC, remember Jose Alvarado?
Yeah.
He's just a scrappy fighter. I mean, gosh, he's got attitude, and that's what keeps him in the league. I believe he's at 6 feet. And then the
Georgia
star
Tech.
from Baylor, Davion Mitchell at 6 feet.
Yeah, Mitchell's tough. Yeah, he was tough when they went on that run to win the national championship. Yeah. That was interesting. You bring up some people. Now, Lowry was a guy. He played for Villanova. Did he play for Villanova, I think? Kyle Lowry. Who did he play for?
Yes.
Yeah, he played for Villanova. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's real good.
And just to give a shout out for the old guard who's been doing it is Mike Connolly. I want to make mention of him at 6 feet tall as well.
Yeah, he's been balling forever.
Look,
forever.
It's still
forever.
around.
And it's funny. The Ohio State team he played on with the big guy. We thought he was going to be the guy. I can't remember. What's the big guy who was drafted number 1? Greg
Olsen.
Greg Olsen, is it?
Greg
Olsen. Yeah.
Olsen, yeah.
You know, they play together.
Yeah.
And and this guy Conley's been balling like forever. And the Olsen only had a few years because he got hurt. Yeah.
Greg Olsen and Kyle Lowry played together. Greg Olsen like he's about 45.
I mean, they came in Carolina.
Like he's about 45.
He didn't play that game because he was hurt. I said, "Who's that assistant coach?"
Right.
He was a freshman. Oh my God.
He still look like he's about 72. He said, "Excuse me, sir. Would you like to come up front?"
Oh my gosh.
He gives that appearance.
Yes, he does.
He gives that appearance.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm excited about, the playoffs, NBA. It is the league that I do watch regular season all the way to the championship. NFL, I cut out my NFL package and I watch the games, but I'm not drinking, sleeping statistics with the NFL anymore. But, basketball is my game, and I just enjoy it. I'm very, very blessed to be in the ACC, where we get great basketball for most of the time. Last year was a little anomaly, I believe. But ACC basketball is back on track.
Yeah, it's definitely different this year.
Yeah, think about ACC basketball this year. I have a sneaky suspicion that one or two of these new teams over the last 2 years is probably going to make a splash in the ACC tournament this year.
Oh yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
SMU, Stanford, one of these teams is gonna make a splash in the ACC tournament. We're gonna say, "Oh, let me introduce you guys to barbecue." Let me introduce you guys to barbecue.
I wasn't available last week, but to puff out my chest the way the Cavaliers came to Wolfpack Country and put a beat down on them. So go Wahoos.
Yeah, they put a major beat down on them. Woo. You got a good basketball team. The ACC is going to be incredible this year. I really think so.
It's shaping up really good.
Yeah, it's shaped up really well.
Dr. Stroh, who you have in the game tonight? Ole Miss, Miami? I'm sure you're going to say Miami.
My heart says Miami, but my brain says Ole Miss. I would love for Miami to win this game, and they look really, really good. But I'll tell you, it might be – well, both teams seem to be on a magical ride, but I would not be surprised if Ole Miss advances.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Stroman, we'll see you on the other side. I'm sure you guys a little more fun in the sun that you got coming up. So, I can't wait to see what you got in store.
Absolutely. And it is time for Black Men's Brain Health Conference. We will be in Oakland this year. The Super Bowl's in the Bay Area, and I'll be posting the links, but you can watch in virtually. Guys, please, your brain health is very important.
Yep.
This is an awesome conference to learn more about your brain health.
Outstanding, Dr. Stroman. As always, it's a pleasure. We appreciate
keep us
you.
locked in. All right, D.
Have a great day.
All
right. It's interesting you brought up Miami and Ole Miss real quickly. The ACC is the only conference, or all the conferences that's playing, well, that gives 100% of the earnings to the team that's in the CLP.
Oh, they don't share it with the conference?
No. ACC is the only one that does that. So Miami, as they advance, they're gonna get all that. So they right now they probably right at almost $10 million.
So if that's the case,
they win tonight, they go up another $4 million. Yeah.
So what's Notre Dame's problem being joining the ACC? Because I always thought that was the issue. They didn't want to share.
But this is only relative to the playoffs now. You still have the money deal coming to the conferences, like the
TV deal.
The TV deal that they share amongst the schools.
Okay.
Notre Dame want all theirs by themselves.
Yeah. They greedy like that.
Yeah, exactly.
They greedy like that.
Yeah.
Bunch of greed. H-Town, what do you have for me, man? Ooh, that's a lot of money for Miami, though.
Yeah.
Metrics is your premier golfing destination in North Raleigh. Metrics Indoor Golf offers North Raleigh golfers a state-of-the-art facility designed for practice, play, and learning. Their modern high-tech venue is accessible to everyone from dedicated players to casual golfers, creating a welcoming environment for those seeking leagues and camaraderie. They provide tailored membership options and affordable rates, ensuring that everyone can enjoy their facilities. With scheduled booking, both member and non-member leagues, and a full TV entertainment package at the bar, there's something for everyone to enjoy. The club features full club fitting capabilities through Callaway Golf, ensuring you have the right equipment to enhance your game and access to industry-leading instruction by Dan Alton. Whether you practice once a week or looking to hone your skills all month long, Metrics Indoor Golf has you covered. To learn more, visit metricsindoorgolf.com or call 984-299-7999.
Man, Miami will keep. Dr. Stroman says Miami will keep the entire $14 million.
Yeah,
that they earned so far.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she just said that.
Yeah,
exactly. What about other conferences like Big Ten and Of course, SEC is different.
Yeah. Well, but at this rate, at the rate that we're going, I mean, that may get you a quarterback maybe. Maybe offensive tackle.
I don't know.
Probably offensive tackle or something like that. You may be enough to get you a quarterback. You know what I mean? I mean, you're gonna need a TV media deal to be able to afford a quarterback. Just get a quarterback. You know what I mean? It'd be cheaper to travel than it is to have a quarterback. Man, you talking about the value has gone up. When we come back on the other side, we'll talk a little bit more about this CFP game that's coming up. We can dig a little deeper in the Ole Miss. Where are they now? How did they get here? Is Lane Kiffin tampering with Ole Miss? Is he distracted Ole Miss? I don't know. I don't know. I think is he becoming a distraction? But he's got his own, problems now because
he's a distraction anyway.
Rumor has it he all the way out in Washington messing with people. He all the way out in Washington messing with people. Right. If Lane Kiffin lands at your airport, you need to shut down the school because I'm telling you, there ain't a number of problems coming. Number of problems coming your way. We'll talk about the CFP, Ole Miss and Miami coming up next. Let's go.
Relive the best moments of the Sports Shop on the Best of Sports Shop podcast on WRLSportsFan.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
2025 was a heck of a ride.
According to multiple sources, UNC has a divided locker room, a disorganized staff, and an overall failure to communicate.
And we had your back for every amazing moment.
And that will do it. NC State beats up on UNC 42-19. And the Pack, for half a decade straight, has beaten the Tar Heels.
Happy New Year! From 99.9 The Fan, the Triangle Sports Leader.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. And the second bite is like fresh American cheese sauce. Bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Why? Why take a chance? Why risk a mistake? Why say something? We all have reasons why we choose to ignore the things that give us pause, that seem out of place, that don't feel right. The word why can either paralyze us or empower us to stand up and protect what we love. So if you see something, why do you say something?
I see safe for my family.
I see safe for my friends.
I see say for my students.
We see say for each other.
I see say because all of this matters.
We all have something worth protecting, a why that unifies this community we're all a part of. So protect your everyday. Report suspicious activity to local authorities. If you see something, say something.
Using gas to heat our homes, cook our meals, or dry our clothes can be dangerous to our health, especially for kids. But we have the technology to transition the country's infrastructure to clean energy. By encouraging local government and state agencies to electrify buildings instead of using dirty gas, we can clean up a public health crisis in our housing and protect the climate. My name is Matt Vespa. I'm a senior attorney at Earth Justice, and I'm going to court to fight for clean energy. Until safe, affordable clean energy is an option in every home, I will never rest.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Earth Justice is fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. If clean air matters to you, visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
When you're living with low vision, life can be a challenge. Everyday tasks and the things you love to do can become difficult and feel impossible. You might find yourself feeling sad, isolated, frustrated, and like you just want to give up. Don't. If you're 55 or older and your world has gotten smaller because of vision loss, it's time to be bold. Time to be bold is helping people like you with low vision regain your independence. Go to timetobebold.org for a list of services in your state that will give you the tools, technology, training, and support you need to live your bold, best life. Join others who found a bright, bold future. Go to timetobebold.org. Help is here. Go to timetobebold.org today.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Getting support from friends online kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
Instead of smoking after I ate, I'd get up and take a walk.
I missed having a cigarette in my hand, so I'd hold a pen or a straw, anything.
Until I knew I wouldn't give in to temptation, I spent more time with my friends who didn't smoke.
I went to places that were smoke-free.
I didn't stay quit the very first time I tried.
I kept on trying, and I learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
We did it, so can you.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe every athlete deserves to be safe. Safe from abuse and misconduct on and off the field. Join the movement to champion respect and end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Man, welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, doing what we do each and every day. I know you guys are missing our famous rejoin music. Having some technical difficulties today, which is okay. We'll be all right. We'll be back. We'll be back on target once we get that resolved. We rocking out as always on this Throwback Thursday. We got the Earl Reese.
Good morning, good people.
The Kmac 1, and we're the Sports Shop 1 because we're never number 2. Man, it is finally here. The college football playoff has arrived. And I'll start with this. First of all, do we think the 4 best teams or the best teams in the country are playing in the remaining CLP games?
What now?
The best teams in college football are the ones that's playing in the CLP
I don't think that's true.
You don't think so?
I think they earned the right to play in it. I'm not sure they're the best teams.
Wow.
No,
really?
I think Georgia can beat any 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna say any of them
right now.
Yeah.
They just did, but they. I mean,
yeah.
The whole additive. It's not how good you are. It's just how good you are that day.
Yeah.
Period. So in the context of your question, that's how we answer. Yeah, absolutely. So we don't have to.
Ooh.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
That's right. Oh man.
Okay.
We're gonna pivot real quickly because this guy, we talked to him several times. We came. What was that? 7 years ago, we went to lunch with him.
Yeah, we had lunch, man. He hung out with us the whole day. That was pretty cool.
And the place we went to lunch with, they're out of business now.
That's unfortunate.
That was what that K&W, I think it was
cafeteria, whatever it was. Yeah.
But he's gonna be a good night this weekend, man. You seen me, you seen him in so many places and so many platforms. Welcome back to the Sports Shop, DC Kerr in the building. What's up, DC? How's it going?
What's happening, man? I heard that comment, man, and yeah, everybody thinking it was Lavelle Crawford or Bruce.
Because we get to the eat.
Talking about we put the restaurant out of business. We ate there, the restaurant is no longer in business.
I guess you could take it like that. That's what I heard.
Yeah, it could have came. Now we were saying that they went out of business, not because of us being there. This went out of business like a couple months ago.
He said, "You need to fix it, bro."
Oh, okay, be clear.
He said, "You need to fix it." Man, it's a pleasure to have you back on with us as always. Man, you've been doing so much, man. So what have you been up to in the last, other than just touring around a couple of days? But what have you been up to?
Man, I just been touring and raising my cattle and my hogs, man. You know I'm a farmer, man.
Yeah.
I know you. You know you left California and came back. You know, now you've been in Atlanta for a while. I think you said Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
And so look, so you just hanging out. You just hanging out raising cattle.
You know, California. You know, I mean, it's show business town. It's like Diddy's house. It's a nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there.
You gotta be paying attention.
When they say put out the cell phones, that's time to leave. It's time to go home. Then
sleep with one eye open.
Man, we were rocking with DC Curry. Man,
I was gonna say something real inappropriate.
I'm glad you did. He's gonna be a good night, man. Of course, tomorrow night 7 and 9:15, Saturday 7 and 9:30, and a special show on Sunday 7 o'clock. So DC, and you got a very amount of things I'm sure you're gonna talk about. But give us a little snapshot of some of the things you're gonna talk about when you come here.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be very inappropriate. You know, at this age, if it come up, it come out. You know, I mean, I have no more aspirations. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going to be no movie star. It's going to be very inappropriate. So leave your feelings at home, because I'm going to be as inappropriate as Jamal Bryant's wife's dress was.
Oh, my God. Here you go.
See there?
See, there you go. You try to throw us something.
It's going to be like that.
Now you try to throw us something.
Hey, look, DC, we don't get in church beef.
They got the pastor beefing like rappers back in the day.
I'm trying to tell you. But he was wrong, though. You can't call that man wife for $2. You can't do that. You can't.
Yeah, that wasn't right now.
Yeah, you went too far, bro. I gotta come holler at you.
that wasn't right now.
Yeah, you wrong for that. But I understand, though. I understand, DC. But I can see how this is gonna turn into a real situation. It's gonna be a lot of jokes told about this.
It's the older you get, the more you just say whatever on your mind. You have no.
You know.
But there's repercussions with that now.
You know, I mean, my career. I mean, come on, man.
He said, "Come on, what do you think? What do you think I'm gonna say?"
Come on, man. I ain't got no. You know, a lot of old brothers be talking about. You know, well, I'm gonna get myself together. Man, come on, man. At my age, it's a wrap, bro.
He said, "You the fourth quarter."
I ain't got no potential, man.
No potential.
Yeah, right. It's the fourth quarter. I'm like the Falcons. It's downhill from here, bro.
He said, I ain't got no potential. Come on, man. You always got potential. You always got potential, brother. Look, that's the reason. But look, man.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap for me at this point, bro.
Okay, all right. You got a good point.
Well, I mean, you've done so many great things. I have to ask this question. We may have asked you this before. What's the most thing? I guess the largest or most interesting thing that surprised you in this business that you've been in for so many years, DC?
You know, I wouldn't have thought before I got into Hollywood and stuff. I wouldn't have thought that it was so political. I just didn't. It didn't. I was naive to that, man. And that's probably part of my problem, man. That's probably why I haven't done better than I have. You know.
You don't do politics.
You
don't do politics too well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do politics. I don't do baby oil. I don't do a lot of things, man, that really could advance your career. You know.
Yeah, you could probably move your career forward.
Yeah.
You know, but
all that. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of guys that have done it and have done very well. I'll be discussing some of them this weekend.
So, it'll be a good night, like we say. You gotta get down, get them tickets, man. Yeah, I can't wait to hear this stuff. Go ahead, Mac.
TC said, "I'm telling it all. I'm telling it all." You know what? You told us an interesting story about an audition that you went on one time. Last time you were here, which we don't have to talk about this time. But have you had any more? Some would say notable auditions of recent.
No. I think you're referring to the audition they called me about, Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me to come in and take my shirt off.
Yeah, that ain't
I
good.
said, I'm not interested in that part.
I just said, yeah. I don't see too many roles where the grandpa need to take a shirt off.
Yeah. Again,
what they got to do with anything? What they got to do with the part? You audition with your shirt on. So I was talking to J. Anthony Brown the other day. We were at my farm, and J. Anthony Brown is on a show with Tyler Perry. And I said, hey, man, did you take your shirt off?
Go and say it, and I'll be talking about that this weekend. I'll be talking about that this weekend.
Because I know that's how you audition people. And, man, I was thinking about J. Anthony Brown, my boy. But, boy, I couldn't sleep all night because all I could see in my mind was J. Anthony Brown.
Take your shirt off.
Reading lines with no shirt on.
Wow.
I don't want to know the answer.
Exactly.
I don't want to know the answer.
Exactly.
Man, look, DC, you coming this weekend, man. Make sure you guys check him out. Good nights. Comedy. You don't want to miss the show because, as he just stated, he'll be discussing a number of events this weekend. So.
Yeah, no holds barred.
No holds barred. There you go.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. We really do appreciate you taking time to join us and come on the show. We're gonna come check you out this weekend and. Man, look, last time he just had chickens. He was just doing. Now he's doing, he's doing hogs. You're doing cattle. I can't wait to see what you're going to do by the time he talk to you next. You be a full-fledged farm.
Yeah, man. I'm getting ready for the revolution, man. Y'all ain't ready.
It must be televised.
Yeah.
I tell you one
Y'all
thing.
Ain't ready. It'll be totally self-sufficient. I got beef. I got chicken. I got hogs. And I got a little marijuana.
There you go.
Dang, he got all the essentials.
Hey, by the fact,
he got all the essentials.
What else do you need?
You get a smoke in, and you get the munchies, you can go eat.
He got all the essentials. He got it all covered.
My brother, we appreciate you, man. We'll see you this weekend.
He said we'll be televised. He said we ain't ready.
That's right.
I'm ready.
You better know it.
I know one thing. I'll be doing it with my shirt on though.
Yeah. I will not I'll not be shirtless, brother.
DC Carey, good nights this weekend. Hey, brother, we'll see you this weekend. Be good.
Thank you, man.
All right, take care.
Hey, Ty, what you have for me? He said, I got everything.
The Sports Shop Radio Show with Reese and Kmac will recognize and highlight African-American individuals who have achieved in their respective fields and or paved the way for others during our Salute to Champions program during the month of February. The individual areas that will be recognized are in the areas of education, business, politics, community, sports, and entertainment. Individuals recognized should have some association with the state of North Carolina. If you'd like to nominate someone, please submit their name and contribution by emailing us at info@thesportshopradio.com by January 31st.
7:30 tonight, we'll find out. We'll find out who's going to be the first one into the championship game. Will it be Miami? Will it be Ole Miss? A lot of people say Ole Miss is the hottest team. A lot of other people saying Miami's the hottest team. I don't know. We'll talk about that. And a couple people declaring for the draft, Reese. I don't understand where all this surprise is coming from about one notable person declaring for the draft from the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, the capstone of higher education, the winningest college football program over the last 2 decades. I got to extend it 2 decades.
I know it was the last decade. Now you
I had to extend it out because we our percentage number was dropping. So anyway, I had to stretch it out a little bit so we can still be the winners college football program.
I got you, bro.
Well, we'll talk about the college football playoff and I don't know, Reese. I know you like Stanford. I know you like the one guy, but how old is that guy? That kid you talking about for Stanford?
18 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he like an 18 or reclass 18?
No. He 18, legit 18.
Wow. We'll talk about a little bit of that too next. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Get crazy, Canes fans. It's hockey night in Carolina. It's your Canes and Anaheim.
Oh, between the legs, Miller! He scores!
Storm Watch with Adam Gold at 6:30. Puck drop at 7.
Stars out in front. Dear Bussy! What a save! Sam Steele! Meet the bus driver. He's not letting you on tonight.
On your official audio home of Hurricanes hockey, 99.9 The Fan.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 919-205-9800. That's 919-205-9800.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Are you looking for more in this world? Are you ready for something bigger? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, the messy and the gutsy. The teachers, the growers, the builders. The skilled, the sharers, the change makers. We need you. We are the Peace Corps. In more than 60 countries, we go all in and all out. We are volunteers, partners, communities, working together, living together, bringing our experience, passion, and joy to building a better world together. From tackling climate change in Mexico to keeping kids healthy in Kenya, from sustainable farming in the Philippines to education in Kosovo. We learn more, give more, share freely, and serve boldly. Are you ready to tackle the tough stuff? To go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us at peacecorps.gov.
I am Blessed. After I lost my mom, I was depressed and resentful. I couldn't find my way, but I am not lost.
That's right. I'm Tiffany. I work in behavioral health for youth advocate programs. Yeah, I empower Blessing with tools so she can see her strengths and set positive goals.
As a little kid, I experienced trauma and I acted out. Made some mistakes, but I'm not a mistake.
No, she's a good student and a great kid. As Jalen's YAP advocate, I'm always here for her.
We need YAP. The youth, they need strong support systems. I try to help the youth understand if you have a change of mindset, you can have a change of action.
YAP gives communities alternatives to residential care, youth incarceration, and neighborhood violence. After completing our program, nearly 90% of participants remain in their community. YAP works.
And now I'm finding my way and excited about my future.
Youth Advocate Programs. Others talk social change. We make it happen. Learn more at yapinc.org.
Dear hero, whoever you are, thank you for donating plasma. My body literally gave up on me. Receiving plasma treatments was, to me, hope. Now that I'm out of the wheelchair, I love going on walks, swimming. Those were some of the things I was told that I would never be able to do.
I have swells all up and down my arms or my legs, my hands. I could have an airway swell, and that's life-threatening. I haven't had any attacks in about 3 months since trying it. It's crazy because it was daily that I'd have these, and it's just gone.
Because of you, I can walk again.
Because of you, I feel amazing.
Giving equals living. Give plasma. Replenish the supply. Make an appointment to give today by visiting hhs.gov/giveplasma. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Operation Homefront, it opened up so many possibilities. It took us from a hopeless situation. Now we're homeowners. We have a savings account. It's completely changed the way our life is. Our household is so much happier.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Welcome back to The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, doing what we do on this Throwback Thursday. Man, I can't believe it's Throwback Thursday already.
Oh, yeah, man. We
seemed like it was, it was just the first of the year. Just a mere 8 days ago. Oh, wait a minute. It was 8 days ago. It was 8 days ago. We rocking out as always. We got the Reese.
Good morning, good guys.
I'm the Kmac 1, and we're the Sports Shop 1 because we're never number 2. We got A-Town behind the glass. What's up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
How we doing on the poll questions?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio or the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, who do you have in tonight's college playoff game, Miami or Ole Miss? And 75% of people are saying Miami.
Ooh.
Really? Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm 50-50 if I'm being totally honest with you in terms of even who I want to win. It doesn't matter to me, but who I think is going to win. You know what? I think Ole Miss is still on this.
You think they're still hot?
I think they're still hot. I think the quarterback is special. He's playing special, and I think that's what I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with the Hotty Toddy.
Okay, Hotty Toddy, good God Almighty.
Good God Almighty.
I would give if Ole Miss comes in and continue to be hot with Lacey.
Yeah, they got Lacey running back. They got to make plethora wide receivers.
I think they got a shot to win this game, hands down, no problem. If they come in and they just a tad bit off, because Miami has what I consider to be an old school SEC defense.
Yeah.
Dominating defense.
Yeah.
The type that can shut you down, and Miami has the type of defense that can actually score on you. The kind we used to have. Remember the kind we used to have?
Yeah.
Where our defense could give us at least 7 points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had the kind of defense give us at least 7. Sometimes 14.
Right.
I think that's the type of defense that Miami has. Miami can do that. But, I don't believe that much in Miami's offense, by the way. I think they got a pedestrian type offense. It's serviceable. It works. It'll get you there.
What's interesting, Ron Moore brings up a good point. So if they win again, they meaning Ole Miss.
Yeah.
The coaches, they're going to be locked in until the end of the month, pretty much. Because the championship game not until the 19th. They'll be locked in for what?
First of all, Lane.
3 more days.
Just stop tampering. Just leave them alone. The people know that they have a job at the end of the season. They want to finish this out. They want to win a championship. You know what I mean? Nobody's sitting here playing. You don't get this close in college football and say, well, I'm going to do it halfway because I got a job waiting on me at LSU. No.
Right.
You got a chance to win a chip.
Yep. And, Lane, you going to get paid too?
Chill out.
Yeah.
Lead him, man. Stop calling me, Lane. Bro, I said I'm coming. Stop calling me. Like, for real, stop calling me, bro. I believe I get it. But the pressure's on you.
Yeah. It is an interesting situation to be in, though, if you think about it.
But stop calling me. I said I was man, I said I'll do it, bro. I said I'll come, man. Leave me alone now. Stop calling me. But see, what Lane's concerned about is the same thing happening in Washington.
Yeah.
Same thing happening in Georgia. Same thing in other places.
Yeah.
Maybe Coach may do the same thing.
Bounce.
Coach said, man, I told you I could come, man. But you know what, though, bro? I mean, the kids just got in school.
Yeah, we just won a championship.
I talked to the wife, and, She said she ain't really feeling, Louisiana like that. you know what I mean? But I don't think any of us are gonna say that because I don't see many people passing up going to Baton Rouge and staying in Oxford because I've been to Oxford.
Oh wow, I haven't.
Yeah, well, you ain't
I ain't missed that. I've been to Baton Rouge though. Baton Rouge, nice. Yeah.
That's what, I mean. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I don't see many people saying, "Ooh, I want to stay in Oxford." Ain't nobody said that. Even the Mannings didn't say that. And they built Oxford.
Yeah, Daddy and
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they didn't say that.
Yeah.
But I think I'll give the edge. You know what? I'm not giving any edge. I think it's a 50-50 because I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know which Ole Miss team I'm going to see.
Yeah. Last but not least, Ty Simpson, he's gone. Let's go,
baby. Let's go, baby.
Let's go for the draft. I'm assuming it's an NFL draft, right? And did they say that?
There ain't no G League. There ain't no G League draft.
Did they say what draft it was?
Ain't no
I'm joking,
draft.
people. I'm joking.
Why you mad at Ty? Ty didn't do this.
He let me down though.
Ty got his ribs broke.
Man, Ty, they ain't gonna take his damn shoulder pads off. Man,
Ty Simpson got his ribs broken.
He take his shoulder pads off with that damn
got his ribs
sweatsuit
broken.
on. Man, you take your ass to the locker room.
Here's a question though.
What?
We just have
Move your sports day forward.
I've heard all the tired complaints about the transfer portal, which is wide open. It's like the NFL, right? So much free agency, everyone's moving. But trust me, college is a finite experience. If you had a shred of talent and can make the kind of money that they're making in just 4 or maybe 5 years, you do the same thing. Just keep moving.
Get set up. Join Next Up with Paul Ihander. Mornings at 9 on 99.9 The Fan, the Triangle Sports Leader.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rates to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, and saved $2,100 a month. Don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 919-381-1760 or visit loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out all higher interest debt and lowering your bills by thousands. Call 919-381-1760 and see how much cash you can get today. Loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 166171, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
This is what breaking news on WRAL sounds like.
Sky 5 captured the moments a high-speed chase ended in a crash.
From the moments that matter.
Let's take a look at those live pictures right now from Sky 5, and you can see
when seconds count.
Authorities say they are very concerned for the safety of the public. And
when your safety is the priority.
It's still an active scene. Take a look behind me.
And we begin at 6 with that breaking news. Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Gerald Owens.
Watch WRAL News. Breaking news coverage you can count on.
Dear hero, whoever you are, you save lives. I live with sickle cell and the pain and the issues that come along with sickle cell every day. I've had lots and lots of blood transfusions over my lifetime, probably in the hundreds. Blood helps me to be able to live.
My final tour was in Afghanistan in 2008. I was hit June 3rd. The next thing I remember, I woke up in Germany. The doctor came in and said, "We're going to amputate your leg." I had to get a lot of blood transfusion to stay alive.
Because of you, I'm allowed to see my son grow up.
Because of you, I got a second chance at life.
Giving equals living. Give blood. Replenish the supply. Make an appointment to give today by visiting hhs.gov/giveblood. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Aunque no estás hoy a mi lado, yo sé que tú vas a llegar. Los girasoles nunca dejan de girar.
My name is Luis Fonsi. A lot of people don't know enough about Alzheimer's and dementias. We've seen it in movies, we all know somebody, but there's a lot of information that people still don't know. I'm personally still learning so much about it. I would say to those people, who have loved ones who are going through it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to get help. Don't be afraid to put it out in the open, because it will be better for them and for their loved ones.
Con la certeza que respiro, te amaré.
Resources are available at alz.org and by calling the Alzheimer's Association's 24/7 free hotline at 800-272-3900.
Unused prescription opioid pain medicines can spell trouble. They can spell risk if taken by someone they weren't prescribed for, harm if accidentally taken by a child or pet, or overdose if they're not used as directed. Safely dispose of opioids before they can hurt your family. Find a drug take-back option such as medicine drop boxes. You may find these in your community at local pharmacies or police stations. Visit www.fda.gov